What is going on, guys? Welcome into Pointless Progress, everyone's favorite series where we do a whole lot of nothing and we enjoy doing it. This is episode 9. Now, I've got something really special planned for episode 10. Episode 9, unfortunately, will be a normal one, so it's going to suck ass like usual. Sorry, you got to put it up with it. You might be wondering, why am I filming the intro here in Puro Puro? It doesn't have anything to do with me already doing the first roll and forgetting to film an intro, and that roll bringing me here. That ain't it. All right, now that you're on the edge of your seats, let's get into our stream roll. ToA, finally something other than TOB. Alright, that is now chosen. ToA. And here's the part we really enjoy, guys. That should be very easy to get through. I should get a unique pretty quick. Sounds good to me. Oh, wow, medium clues. Whoa, here we are in Puro Puro. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Anyways, the best way to get these is to sit here, wait for the implings to spawn, and catch them. Hope that they don't get away from you in the maze, although there is a cool new spell where you can just bring them back over. So things are better than they were in the old days. You kids have it so easy. I'm just camping to spawn here, and there's not much to do when it comes to the actual clue. We all know what's going on there, so I figured I'd just do 5 caskets at a time, see if we could pull something new. I got my rangers before the log came out, so basically everything here is new for me. And I think this should hopefully be a pretty quick grind. Let's go ahead and cut up to our first 5 caskets. 5 caskets. It's only taken us a half hour, so if we're done here, that's going to be like the fastest grind ever. After spending 4 instances of 5 hours last week with nothing. Let's see. No. Yes! There we go. Free, boys. Addy Kite Shield G. Going straight in the house. Alright, treasure chest. We've already surpassed our entire last week's worth of gains. Very cool. Get you in there. Let's get you in there. And let's see what we have in store for our next roll here, boys. Can't get this lucky twice. Let's see. Hey, I take that, actually. That is really not that bad. So just in case any of you guys live under rocks and don't watch Settled's YouTube videos, the Crazy Archaeologist is a boss in the wilderness who I would describe primarily as an archaeologist, but if I had to modify that, he's also crazy. He doesn't really offer too much of a threat if you pray range. All he can really hurt you with is Rain of Knowledge, and if you run away from it, you're going to be just fine. Look at this. I could be playing a Nightmare Mode account, no problem. Never taking damage. Amateurs. 40 silver ore on that kill. The most fun part of this grind was waiting for the respawn timers. You actually kill him probably faster than you wait for him to respawn. So that's the riveting piece. I'll see you pretty soon, hopefully, because the drop rates here aren't too crazy. Any of the 3 items would be new log slots for me, and we should see one in about 70 or 80 kills if we're on raid, I'd say. Here we go on stream. He tries to Rain of Knowledge us, but we're way too quick for that. The trident is mightier than the library, as they say. Sorry for doing that one to you guys. That was rough. Anyways, this was our second kill, and we managed to pull out a longbone, which I thought was rare. People usually get pissed off about that. Apparently, they're only 1 in 64 from him, though. I guess it makes sense because he's been excavating, saving them bones up for who knows what. He's crazy. Anyways, a little bit later here on stream, we're knocking him down again, another notch, and we managed to get that sick Fedora, yes. Already had one in the bank, but this was new for the log, and we killed 32 archaeologists. Here's our loot. Let's jump back to the live commentary for our next roll, shall we? I love that. It's a new log slot, but we've got 2 Fedoras in the bank. Let's go ahead and tip it. Oh yeah, that guy pulls right there. And let's see what we've got coming up next here, boys. Reset. Roll. Good times. Now, I've spoken about the magical land of Camdozaal before. There's a bunch of log slots here. Most of them you get from mining, but you could trade out and instead do some exciting fishing or really cool combat. Pretty reminiscent of Elemental Workshop when you reanimate those guardians and fight them, which of course everyone remembers as the most adrenaline-pumping combat-related quest we've ever done. Now, I chose to do mining because it's got the most log slots. Anything I have on screen right now will get it done for me, except the astroscope and the head because I've already got those, but it's still the best chance here. So let's cut up, hope we get one of these, and go into when we're smashing on the anvil, see if we can pull anything cool out. We managed to do just that. As you can see, I'm a little confused on the stream here. I've got my broken hammer, but I didn't get a log slot. Now, after doing some incredibly basic research that I should have done beforehand, I realized that we just need to use it on the dwarf over there and fix it for the grand old cost of 1,250 baronite shards. So that is exactly what we did right here. Pulled out the new log slots, 4 slots already this week and only halfway through. Absolutely railing through the collection log at this rate. Let's cut back in and see what number 4 is. Let's see what the world has to offer us here. Godspeed, boys. Hey, this is a great week. Hell yeah. Now you may find yourself asking, Walk, what the hell is a Muspah? It's obviously this thing I'm fighting in front of me, except, minus the phantom elements. On to the next question. What's the fight like? There's a good bit going on. It changes styles. You gotta freeze it, run away. You could range it. I might try that too for both phases, but right now I'm using that saying because I like it, and the penny's saving us charges because we're really good at the game. Overall, I'd rate the difficulty somewhere in the general range between fighting a chicken and completing the Inferno. It's kind of in that general territory. Jagex also gave him a few fun little special attacks, so you gotta keep on your toes for that. Right here coming up, they have this crazy web of these black balls that are going to crush you if they hit you, but luckily, in their infinite wisdom, they left this one tile totally secure so I can just comfortably snipe it and not have a care in the world. Shout out Jagex for that one. Other question you may have, why bother fighting it? Well, it drops the Venator shards, which gives you essentially the barrage ranged weapon of the game that I don't know, people are kind of crazy over, so maybe we'll get some more of those. And for my purposes, I could pull the pet, which would be a new log slot, or the ancient icon, which, I don't know, it does something with the staff. I was saying in Kodai, by the way, don't care about that mid-game crap, but it'll be a log slot for us, so it would be cool to see. We're just going to be here as long as we can. The icon's 1 in 50, but this thing is pretty slow to kill. And if there is any dangerous part of the fight, it is at the very end. You've got to keep up your smite when you throw your attack and have that offset from when it's attacking you. Be ready to flick up your magic and otherwise have your range up. Pretty straightforward, though, for a super great gamer like me. I expect 0 deaths during my 5-hour stint here, and we're probably just going to get directly into the loot without having to showcase any moments where my hit points go to 0. Okay, a few moments of total bullshit or lag spikes notwithstanding. We wouldn't have died otherwise. Now let's get into some of our cool drops. We did pull a frozen cache here. Those are 1 in 25, and they give you another roll at the juicy drop table from this, one of the best money makers in the game, and we managed to get ourselves lovely. Not to worry, though, about 4 hours into our grind, we took down Muspah number 48 of our grind, and he was kind enough to deliver unto us an ancient icon, freeing us from this one and bringing in log slot number 545. Total loot here, a little under 6 mil, not bad at all. And it was right on to our next roll. We've had 4 lovely sessions this week. Can we possibly round it out with something excellent here at the end? Oh yeah, we can. Now, I could have shown me doing some of the actual laps, but I didn't want to melt everyone's CPUs from all of the heat this content brings, so suffice it to say, we did a lot of laps last time we rolled this. We were able to get 100 and give our monkey here the death sentence, transform him into a Karamja monkey. Sorry, buddy, but we want the log slot. There you go, 6 slots this week, way better than last time, and all we've got left to do now is check out our ToA. Here we go, starting it off with 275 kill count. Now the thing with ToA is the loots are ass, 93k there on the expert, and this is a pretty similar story to what we saw, but you do get to see a lot of purples. Here we go, second kill, pulling our first one. in a 329. Rando dude grabs a fang. Congrats to him, I suppose. That's what you usually end up seeing. I forgot how many purples you really do see in this raid, though. Here we go at 278. Yet another one coming in for a random teammate. I did most of this in 329, so if you see a perp and it's not mine, I pretty much get nothing. And I'm really rooting for them to get light bearers or wards, things that aren't valuable, because I am a man of spite, and that's just how I function as a person. But we did see quite a few. Maybe we got some in our name. You'll have to see and check it out. Because we had so much time with the earlier roles being easier, I got to put in a lot of raids here. And I really need to, because I need the shadow, kind of. It'd be all right if we get it, but I really want that ward. I've got everything else from ToA, so nothing's going to get me excited except those two. Here we go. I pull 67k. My buddy pulls a perp. Nah, just a light bearer. Honestly, I'd probably rather take the 67k at that rate. This next one's pretty big, though, 740. These loots on average were really not it, which was unfortunate because I did almost exclusively 410 invos, switched it up here and there, but really pretty much stuck to that. That's kind of my comfort range, the 8-mans, because it means you're not going to die. Even if you've got shitters like me on your team, you're usually going to get carried up there and get your completion. Did a little bit of solos, maybe 1 or 2 in here and a couple smaller teams, but I just don't like it. I like blasting through the 8-mans. Another fang for a random dude. Congrats to him. And great, I get some sharks here. I really don't care for this one. But, you know, we've been TOB like 7 weeks in a row, so it is what it is. I'll let the loots keep on playing in the background. This dude, freaking Ward, I wanted that bastard. Yeah, I'll let the loots kind of run out here, but in the meantime, thank you guys for watching. Maybe we'll pull something cool in the last couple, and I'll chime up. But if not, and you want to be a part of checking out these videos as they're made, check me out on Twitch. Link in the description below. I go live Monday, Tuesday most of the time, and a little bit kind of here and there randomly. We have fun. We have a good time. We never make money. We never make progress, but that's all good. Here we go. Coming up here. One more loot. Gonna close it out on a purple. Not mine, of course. I don't know why you expected anything less. We did end up here with 18, I think, expert completions. All for nothing, classic, but maybe to round out the video, old buddy is gonna pull a shadow. Let's see. Ooh, catch you in the next one.